From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Right to the air, it's Levis. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. This is Pollard running left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They have themselves another first and 10.
Hey, like 13, like 13.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. On the play fake, it's Levis. Oh, he nearly reeled that in, as close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
On third down, Pollard. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A gain of 6, and that brings up an interesting fourth and short call.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll go Levis. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Tight end going in motion here.
Hey, yellow, hey, go gun, go gun, go gun. Hey, 57, 57.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Yellow.
They motion the tight end over. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes launches one deep downfield into a crowd. That pass is intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation and maybe his resignation.
Ooh. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running right, here's Pollard. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Levis now off the play fake. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Like 54. Like 24, Linda. Like 18.
Levis now on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here. They go play action here. This will be caught by Akers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here's Pollard. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Right, ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Attack. Attack.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
46-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, 15. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out a little short of the 40. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Reed now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tyjae Spears. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
54, Mike 56.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast. They give on 2nd to Pollard. He finds space for a few yards that time. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Mike 24.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. The ball is loose. And this skips out at the 2-yard line, dangerously close to a touchback, but they'll be set up near the goal line instead. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Just 1 yard on the runs. still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Akers. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Right, ready to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hello. Hey, Riblet. Hey, 43, 10. Watch out.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Reed now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
22 Linda, 22, here we go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here. From the 21. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Caught by Pollard. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Titans could break this tie for a halftime lead. 3rd and just 2 to go. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's completed right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get some late points and the lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Right, ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard run.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow, yellow.
Putting the tight end in motion.
57, 57. My side.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And that'll bring up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he crosses midfield before going out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
My side.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
My side.
Looking to throw Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
15.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third down and 8.
My side.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10.
Stand up.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's on the move. He's running. Bouncing football, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
49, right 49.
Levis here on first down. On the move, headed right. Throwing this back in the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
To throw again on second down, Levis. Complete, it's Akers. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, These little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Completed to Pollard. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. Caught near the pylon. And he pushes all the way to the goal line, but gonna be out at the 1.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Spears does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Where's that?
From the 39. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Easy. Where's that?
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running left with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Attack!
Pacheco on third. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hold on, like 90.
Looking to throw, Levis. Has the connection to Ridley. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. He's touched down behind the line as this one goes the wrong way. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 15. He rolls to his right. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
49.
Hand up, running left, Pollard. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30.
Let's go,
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Levis now on 1st down. Brought in right side. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Yellow.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yellow. Team. What's that?
From the 24. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
They send a man in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
57, 57, color. Color. Right side.
First down throw, Mahomes. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Fight on these two. Right side.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Even after that gain of 9, Brock, they're still stuck behind the sticks. It's 3rd and 13.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Yellow. Fight on these two. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Nice cut back to the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge of that green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
All right. Hey, Sunday. Right side.
They'll run. Pacheco. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Jaquan Jackson on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And 24, Linda. Like 54.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's on the move. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on right side.
They run with Pacheco. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Right side.
It's Pacheco again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
Yellow.
Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Right side.
Mitchell up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs approaching win number 7 on the year. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Right side.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Right side.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Right. Right side.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And he runs into some big bodies and is stopped right at the line. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Right down. 23 window.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hand him. Mike zero.
Looking to throw it. Has his man. It's Ridley. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Throwing now. Putting the body on the line for his team. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. To throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10.
Like 13. Troy! What do you read it?
Now to throw. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. And he's able to get this down to the 36. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
The Chiefs in a victory formation here as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
jail on it. Big long, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybe